Hi Dystinct mag readers, my name is Anne Italiano and I'm the author of Spelling Step by Step and The Next Step. I'd like to show you a couple of quick clips today, one where I work with a student during a spelling session and the other where it gives you some examples of how you can help your own children at home. Your child may come home from school with a spelling list similar to this one. This one's from a grade 1 student. The focus is on the letter A, making the A sound, like in cat. But what about the other spelling choices? Here we can see that the word daddy has a double D, yet dad doesn't. This word ends in the letter CK, yet other words we know end in a single letter K or C. This word fabricate, we can certainly see that the letter A says A here, but does this one? These words are fully decodable. We can work out why they are spelt like this, as long as our students have been explicitly taught and have the resources to do so. Children without the knowledge of spelling rules and generalisations are forced to memorise how to spell these words. You can help at home. With some simple instruction, you can see that there's no guessing. I'd like to show you how you can utilise my two resources, The Next Step and Spelling Step by Step at home with your own children. Earlier, we spoke about the word daddy having a double letter in the middle. In my resource, The Next Step, you can see that I've got a clear explanation with many word lists to show when it's appropriate to double, but also word lists to show when it's not appropriate. In Step by Step, once again, I've got the explanation with just a few samples to have on hand. We spoke about the word track ending in CK and not K. In The Next Step, once again, a clear example with many word lists. And in Spelling Step by Step, once again, we've got the explanation with just a few samples. We spoke about the word fabricate and why this A is saying its name, its long sound. Here in The Next Step, once again, a clear explanation with many word lists. And in Spelling Step by Step, again, the explanation with just a few samples. The Next Step covers many rules and generalisations of the English language. If you have a look here in the sample pages, we can see the many topics covered. Today we're going to learn about whether to use the letter K or the letter C at the start or middle of a word. If the next letter is an E, an I or a Y, we use the letter K. If it's anything else, we have to use the letter C. Here I've got some words for you, and I've left out the K sound. I want you to go through and fill out and either write the letter K or C for the correct spelling. Have a go. Excellent. Well done. Can we just stop and read these words now? If I hold it up.
Cost.
Well done.
Kilt. Skin. Clump.
Excellent. Going great. Keep going. Excellent. How did we know to use the letter C here?
Because it was an O, not an E, I, or a Y.
Beautiful. And how did we know to use a K here?
Because it's an I and it's not any other letter, it's an I, so we use K.
Okay, excellent. I hope that explains a bit about my resources.